Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie and I'm coming to you with a Dollar Tree haul today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with food. And the first thing that we got was these Mrs. Freshly's Delicious Deals honey buns. They're glazed. You get 4 for $1.25. I already opened these up just to see how big they were. They're not too big. It's a good portion though for one person. And I haven't had honey buns in a long time, but I can pass it up for $1.25 for 4. My son's never had honey buns and he wanted to try them. So, but these used to, honey buns are great heated up in the microwave just for about 10 seconds. And oh, they're so good. We'll see how those are. The next thing that we got was this shelf-stable whole milk. I like to keep this on hand in case, you know, you forget to run by the store and get milk, and you know you met you've went past date on the milk, and it's just good to have this on hand, especially if you're cooking a recipe or something and you just need a little milk. So those are always good to have. I did find these Only What You Need Elite Pro Plant Protein Zero Sugar Chocolate. I guess it's a protein shake. Yeah, 32 grams. I would assume 32 grams of protein. Yes. It doesn't really say that on the front, but so anyways, I don't know, we'll give it a shot. I just got one. I've seen them around and wondered, so I just thought I'd get one and see if I like it. If I do, maybe I'll get more if they continue to be around. The next thing, I finally found the Hot Honey Sweet with Heat, so by Global Brands, and you're getting a 6-ounce bottle for $1.25. That's a good deal. I've never had hot honey, so I'm kind of excited to try it. And I think that is all for the food items. Yes. So here's a couple things. So I did get the eyeglass cleaner. You get this big bottle for $1.25, and also they had the eyeglass cleaning cloth that are extra large. These are great to have, and they do have like the small. They had them together with this little small bottles of cleaner, but just skip by those unless you just wanted the little bottle for some reason. But you can just skip by those and get these. And if you needed, you know, they sell the spray bottles in the travel, you know, like the travel, you get 3 bottles, the travel, what am I trying to say? Travel section? There isn't a travel section, but there is a section where they sell travel bottles that have a spray bottle in it, and I would suggest buying that and putting some of this in it, and you get more bang for your buck. But these work well, and so I needed a refill on that. They do always have, or usually always have, the Always thin liners. You get 20 for $1.25, and these are a good deal and good to have. The Diamond Cosmetics Toe on the Go kit. I'm a sucker for these little toe things. I wanted to get some that had 2, and also wanted this little tool. So got that. The next item I did find these Bloom Naturals Makeup Removing Cleansing Towelettes. A few hauls ago, I did haul the Bloom where it comes in like they're like the little round wipes. They were the makeup removing wipes, I believe, but they were dried out. They just felt dried out. They had some of those there, and those felt dried out too. But I've been seeing where everybody's been getting these, and some have said that they were dried out. So I made sure to squeeze and make sure they felt like they were wet. So let's go ahead. I'm going to open this up. just see. So it kind of has a medicated smell to it. And this is the, let's see, makeup removing cleansing towels infused with tea tree oil. So that's what, yeah, they definitely smell like tea tree oil, which I don't mind. I actually like the smell of tea tree oil. I like that. And they're nice, big, generous size. So yeah, that's a good buy. I got 2 of them. I'm glad I did. So I really like that. If you don't mind the smell of tea tree oil. Now, some people hate that and some like it, so it's up to you. But I am okay with that, and so I'm glad about that. And these do feel nice and wet, so I don't think there's going to be an issue with those. I did find this Anomaly brand. I don't know if you can see that. So Anomaly, it is unconventional hair care, intentionally created. Less spent on packaging, more spent on superior formula made from 70% plastic trash. It's a bonding treatment mask. Build and strengthen. It's with quinoa and vegetable proteins. So it has no sulfates. I can't read all that. All the stuff that it's not supposed to have, it doesn't have. No mineral oil, no dyes, no blah, blah, blah. It's clean, it's cruelty-free, it's vegan. Seems like a pretty good product. Proudly made in the USA as well. And let's give it a smell. And these are sealed, so that's good. It smells good. It doesn't really have, I'm still smelling tea tree oil on my hand. Yeah, they smell, I mean, it just smells kind of clean. It's not nothing overpowering or anything. So yeah, cool. I'll give it a shot. The next thing I got was this Root to End Replenishing Hair Mask. Restore and replenish hair to reveal rejuvenated, refreshed strands. Honestly priced, honestly good. So it's a hair mask. And this one is no parabens, phthalates, silicones, mineral oil, cruelty-free, and vegan. I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same company because it says distributed by Maisha LLC. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I mean, it doesn't really look like the same brand, but they come from the same company. Anyways, hopefully that's good. It includes our Strand Reviving Complex. Nice products coming out of Dollar Tree these days. They had these. I'm excited about this. It's the Kristen S. Hair Color Depositing Conditioner, and they had it in terracotta color. They also had a purple one, and then they had this coral rose. So this is, you know, depending on where your hair is what it will end up being. So this is the before, and this would be the after. So of course, the darker your hair, the less you're gonna get. But because, you know, I color my hair red, and red fades so quickly, so it's nice to have something to get in between, because trying to keep up with grays and red hair dye, it's hard to keep up. So it'd be nice to have something that you can use in between. And so I don't know if this one will work, but I thought I'd grab it anyway. I did grab a couple of these because this is probably more the color that I'll be using, but I'm excited about this. I have something similar that I bought on Amazon. I can't remember the brand, but it cost, I think, at least over $10. So for $1.25, this is a really good deal. And I like her shampoo. I have actually her shampoo and conditioner, which come out of Target, and it wasn't cheap. And I like the shampoo and conditioner. It smells really good. So I'm excited to try these. There was another one that I got. This is the purple hair mask, and it's the same brand as these other two, the Root to End. Honestly priced, honestly good. It's for purple hair mask, burst brass and balance hair tones, bust brass and balance hair tones, all while nourishing strands for a vibrant finish. I got this actually for my mom. You know, she's got gray hair, and I thought, because, you know, the purple with the gray hair. So, got that for her to try. I am not sure. I'm sure this is a dupe for something, but I don't know what. It looks so fancy, this packaging, but it's, the brand is, I know it's on here, Spalscriptions, which I believe is a Dollar Tree brand. Am I right? Spalscriptions has been in Dollar Tree, right, for a while. But this had like this security stuff on it. I don't know, it just looks so fancy. Anyways, what it is Clinical Spalscriptions glowing facial oil with I don't know what that is. Ferulic, Ferulic acid. That's a new one I've never heard of. Vitamin C and vitamin E. Brighten, soothe, smooth, youthful glow. And it is sulfate free, is it phthalates? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Phthalates free, silicone free, alcohol free, giving back, not tested on animals, for all skin types, pH balanced, blah blah blah, all the things. Number one ingredient is glycerin. Doesn't say did it say it was vegan? It didn't, so we don't, oh no, cruelty free. Well, it doesn't say vegan, but So it says you apply 2 to 3 drops in clean skin in a circular motion until absorbed. Use daily, morning and night, for a smooth looking youthful glow. I'm gonna open it if I can. Let's see. I'll open it and see what it looks like. If I can get in it. Sheesh. The box just looks so high end. Y'all tell me if this is a dupe for something. I'm curious. So it just comes in like a little dropper bottle, and it's a glass bottle. Let's smell it. It just smells like it's pretty watery. I guess it is just an oil, facial oil. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I'll try any kind of potion, see if it takes away wrinkles. What about y'all? Alright. So, that's it for, well, no, we still have, so I found these by Must Have Beauty. They had some new brushes, or at least new to me brushes out. This is the large powder brush. They had different colors. Well, they had different colors as in, like, I think they had this, but they were out of it in these sizes. But they did have the 2-pack eyeshadow brushes. It's almost like a copper color look, or maybe it's rose gold color. They had in the black, and then they had the large powder brush and foundation brush, and that's all I found. They may have more out and about, but that's all I found thus far. And so I'm excited about those. Have y'all used I don't know that I've ever bought anything with of the Must Have Beauty line. I know I've seen it there before, and it is a Dollar Tree brand, but I don't know. I wonder if the bristles fall out and stuff like that. We will find out. I was excited to find these bug bite relief patches. Mosquitoes love me. What can I say? I taste good. Anyways, I got a couple of those. So they are the hydrocolloidal patches with aloe and witch hazel. I did find this in the, it was, I think, close to the baby section. So maybe look there if you guys don't see them in the, you know, where the medicines and things are. But these were in the baby section. So you get 12 per pack. And so I'm excited to try these out. And I found one package, I've been looking for these, of these moist burn pads. You get a 2-pack of these. I used to work in wound care, and I used to place, you know, these on people with burns. And these are not cheap. So I'm interested to see how these, like if these are really that good. They don't feel very wet. I mean, for $1.25, if they are half as good, it's still great. And good, you know, cheaper than going and bought them, I guess, at Walmart. I didn't know, I haven't seen burn pads since I stopped working there, but I have burned myself a few times, so I could use these, but I would never think to go buy burn pads unless it was like severe, you know. But good to have them on hand. I don't want to open up the little pack because obviously they're sealed. But I was excited to find these, and I like to keep a nice first aid kit going, and so I will definitely put these in that. And I'm actually gonna start working on like a bug out bag for emergencies. You know, like a bug out bag, like you load up a backpack with emergency supplies so that if you're ever in some kind of like natural disaster or something like that, it's a bag that you can just grab and go, you know, and so I'm gonna start working on that. And I would be glad to have some things like this in it. And for the, I guess like around the house section, home improvement, I did find this actually in the Father's Day section. They had these safety scraper with blades. So you get the nice little scraper, and it came with, you know, it doesn't say how many, but it looks like, oh, it looks like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 blades in there. Plus there's one in the thing already. So that's pretty good for $1.25. And you can always use this for like scraping paint off of glass, or I don't know, just lots of things. Lots of uses for that to have. And then I found these wall protectors, which is nice. These are actually good to put, it's like looking, yeah, this cabinet has it. These are good to put like on your cabinets so that when you close the door, it doesn't slam. I don't know, a lot of houses have that already, but sometimes they wear out, or maybe you're in an older house and it doesn't have that. My new house that I'm moving into, the cabinets were actually painted before we moved in. I mean, the whole house was painted and the cabinets were painted fresh before we moved in, and I don't believe it has these, so I was kind of excited to find these. I actually kind of wish I had bought, now that I'm looking at them, I wish I had bought 2 packs of these. That's okay, maybe I can go back tomorrow and get more, but $1.25, good deal. Found this screwdriver set. So this is cool and nice to have. And how cute is this? You get all these little bits for different kinds. Like you get the Phillips head, you know, and it's not large, you know, but it's nice to have. Like you have even the, I don't even know what they're called, whether the star wrench or the star, and the metric ones, and I don't even know what they're all called. But anyways, you get all of these and they come out, and you have the handle. Put that in there, and then, sorry, that was off camera. Put that in there, and then you can do it. And then you have all of those to choose from. And when not in use, you just put that back in there and put the lid back on. And it has like a little thing that you can hang it from. I just think it's a great deal for $1.25. You can throw it in your glove box in case you need it for something while you're in the car or whatever, you know. And I think these would probably even work, like, I don't know if they're small enough for glasses or not, but maybe. Excuse me. Okay, so the next thing, I found the Damp Rid Moisture Detection strips. You get 5 strips. And these are good so that you can detect where there's moisture at and how much moisture, and anyways, good to have. Self-explanatory. I did pick up one of these sink caddies. So everybody was talking about how this goes on the edge of your sink. I did have one, and it went in between, you know, like it shows in the picture. I didn't care for it because this stayed wet a lot, and that rusted. But I'm thinking, like, if you could do it on the edge of your sink, then it might work. But I don't see, well, like here, because I have granite, I have the sink that's from underneath. I'm trying to think of my new house. I can't remember what it looks like there. I'll have to, it's not granite though. It's a stainless steel sink that comes on the top. So I'll have to look and see what y'all are talking about. Whether it can attach at the edge. I don't know. But anyways, I got one. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just throw this in my bin for like a, you know, it could be a housewarming gift or something like that for somebody. Either way, it's nice, a nice gesture. And $1.25 is not a bad price. And I think no, that's not last, but so I found these. I think I've hauled these before, but before I had just found the 120 and the 220 grit sandpaper. I did find the 80 as well. So I grabbed some more, and these are good to have. This is 3M Sandblaster longer lasting sanding sheets, no slip grip. If you do any kind of DIYs or anything like that, these are great. These are a great price. You get 8 sheets? Yeah, 8 sheets per pack, and for $1.25, you just cannot beat that price. I did find this was the last one on the shelf. I was hesitant to get it because I didn't think it would be $1.25, but I got the Zoid self-healing mat, and it definitely was $1.25. It's a rotary mat. I was kind of excited about that. So if you do any DIY, you know, if you're a crafter or anything like that, then you know that these definitely are worth more than $1.25, and that is a great price. And then the last section of stuff I got was like the kids section, or you know, the toys, summer stuff. So we have badminton sets, so we got some of these to replace, or you know, you lose these all the time. So we got some of those, and then we got the dive torpedoes, And these actually light up. They have little, I don't know if you can see that, they have little batteries in them, and they light up. I wonder if, curious, battery type, disposable, alkaline batteries, 3 batteries included, battery is not replaceable, it's mercury free, do not dispose of this product in fire, battery inside product may explode or leak. That's all it's telling you is about batteries. I wanted to know, like, once you light it, some of the products that Dollar Tree puts out, like, once you set off the light, you can't turn it off. And so then once it burns out, that's it. So I'm just wondering if these are like that. I don't know how are you supposed to turn, oh. Well, apparently not, because it just automatically, well, how did that, I don't even know how I did it. Am I crazy? How did I set it off? Oh, just banging it. So, okay, that's awesome. Anyways, these are dive torpedoes for the pool. How fun is that? So there's 3, there's pink, blue, and green. And I didn't notice if they had different color combinations. I didn't know. I just don't know if that's what, am I doing this right? Like, okay. That's cool. All right, look away. And then the other item we got, that was in the toy section. This is a $5 purchase. My son saw this and immediately wanted it, but it is the, what is it? It's a balloon pump. It includes 400 balloons. And then, so you fill it up with water and you can put the balloons on here and pump it. I'm sure, yeah, pump it. And it pumps the water into the balloons. I'm not even showing that on camera. So put the balloon on here and fill this full of water and then pump the water into the balloons. And you get 400 balloons and for $5. I thought it was a decent deal, you know? And it's summer, tomorrow is the last day of school for him and summer begins. And last but not least, 2 things I got. I got this, is it Paul Auster? Read by the author, Paul Auster, 4321. It's an audio book. It's a novel. 36.5 hours of listening on 3 MP3 CDs. I hope that you can play this in just a CD player. Yeah, MP3 CD. So, kind of wanted to pull the tag off here to see if it told the price. It doesn't say what it cost in the store. But, oh, $29.99 US price. Now, I don't know like how popular these are anymore because of streaming and things like that, but my father is, you know, way up there in age and he's still behind, and so CDs is actually kind of still a newer technology for him, but he does like to listen to books on tape. And so I thought this would be a good buy for him for part of his Father's Day. And then I also did get him a Father's Day card. It's you know, Father's Day, or any cards, you know, any occasion. Dollar Tree is a great place to pick up cards. They are the expressions from Hallmark. So, you know, you do get name brand quality cards for just $1.25, and that's way cheaper than if you went to, say, Walmart, you know? So, great deals to be had, and that is it. I was looking, making sure, because I got a lot of stuff today. I couldn't believe the stuff I was finding. My arm was about to fall off at the Dollar Tree. So, that is it, and I do thank you guys for coming back and supporting my channel. And if you do like this kind of content, I would ask that you please like and hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so that whenever I post new videos, you are notified and can join me. So you guys have a wonderful day and keep shopping at the Dollar Tree.